Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about, is your grip causing you to slice the golf ball? Should we find out? So there's three key points that I want to talk about today. I want to talk about placement, I want to talk about position, and then I want to talk about pressure. So remember those three P's. Placement first and foremost. For people that I see more commonly slice it than others, the grip gets a little bit too much up in the palm of the handle. I know I say this, but it is so massively important that you get this right from the onset. So take it out of that palm of your hand and put it more in the base of the fingers, and then wrap that left hand more on top. So down the camera, that looks like instead of it being there with that kind of hold, we're now getting it there in the base of the fingers, wrapping that left hand on top, and then right hand comes underneath. Secondly, we need to talk about position. So even if you've got it in the base of the fingers, there's still a chance that you would have what is known as a weak grip. I say weak because a weak grip for someone might be able to draw it, for people such as like Jordan Spieth, and a strong grip doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to slice it, and I'll come to that a bit later on. So let's get out of this weak grip position. So in a weak left hand position, what we'd see is no knuckles looking straight down. A little bit like that. So for the position of this one, what I want you to do is turn your hand so that you can see two knuckles very visibly. We'll use that as a kind of a base to start from, so I want to make sure you see two knuckles. Then with the right hand, again, if we're thinking about a weak position, the right hand comes more on top and you see a lot of knuckles and a lot of the back of your hand. A bit like that. So again, now that we've got this left hand in a better position, seeing two knuckles, I want you to take your right hand and I want you to create a V with that part there, okay? And I want you to point that V either up toward your right shoulder or a bit more closer to your sternum. I'm not bothered if it's anywhere in between, that's perfectly fine. So take your right hand grip, create a V, and then point that back up, preferably to your right shoulder, that'd be ideal. So we've now got a position where we see two knuckles on the left hand, we've created a V with our right hand and we're pointing up to our right shoulder. Now, here's the biggie. The next one is pressure. So when we're thinking about grip pressure, there are a couple of crazy anecdotes out there. There's one such as, feel as though you're holding a pigeon, just soft enough so that you don't choke it, but not too tight as if it's going to fly away. Another one is the tube of toothpaste one. So feel as though you're grabbing a tube of toothpaste so that you're holding it, but you're not squeezing any toothpaste out. Both of these are absolutely bonkers, aren't they? All I'm going to say to you is feel as though your grip pressure is more like a 4 on a scale of 10. So 10 being like you're absolutely getting it one of them, 0 being that. Okay, so feel as though you're like a 4. Like, I'm going to put it in your hands. If someone were to give that a tug, they couldn't pull it off me, but I'm very loose in the hands at the same time. What that allows you to do, if you've got a lot of grip tension, it means that the forearms aren't able to release properly, and we're more than likely going to present a club face which is open to whatever path you're going to deliver. So by loosening that tension up, that grip tension, we should see a bit more forearm rotation. So these forearms should not go like that and we see a chicken wing. We'll see a bit more rotation, so this face is hopefully going to be able to square up and then come into a proper, what I call a proper follow through, one in which the left arm kind of stays tucked in, the right arm rotates and folds over that way. That's what we want to see instead of the big chicken wing, which we see a lot of grip tension. That face gets held open like that, and that's going a million miles right into it. The reason why I said earlier was if you have a strong grip, i.e. seeing a lot of knuckles and right hand being very far underneath, you can still slice it, because from the top of the backswing you can still make the over the top move and then yank the handle up that way, which is what quite a lot of golfers do. You'd be amazed at how many do it. So even with a strong grip, they will react to that because they don't want to hit it so far left. They'll come over the top. From there they'll then lift the handle, and again we see a club face that is open to a path, and we've also got the high handle delivery there. So if you've got a strong grip and you're still slicing, it's more than likely you've got a double whammy going off. So you've got a face open to a path and you've also got the high handle delivery. Neither of those are good. That being the case, if you are struggling with that, please feel free to contact me. All my details are down below. I can hopefully fix this relatively easy for you. And yeah, apart from that, so those are the three P's that I want you to think about. If you think your grip is causing you to slice the golf ball, we've got placement, get it out the palm into the fingers. We've got position, a couple more knuckles, get that V pointing up to your right shoulder. And then we've got pressure, so feel as though it's more like a 4 out of 10 and it's a bit looser, so we can get those forearms rotating. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers.